It arrived from nowhere and everywhere. In early 2025, NASA confirmed the object known as 3I Atlas, the third verified interstellar visitor ever detected entering our solar system. But something was wrong. It was not behaving like a comet, and it was not behaving like an asteroid. Its brightness, its motion, its chemistry, none of it matched known models. At first, astronomers believed it was another fragment from a distant star system, a sibling to ʻOumuamua or Borisov. But within days, deep field spectra from the European Space Agency ESA Gaia Observatory revealed a paradox. The body was releasing gas and dust, yet its structure was too dense for sublimation. A comet without ice. A rock shedding vapor. Its tail shimmered against sunlight, but its mass refused to fit any known density curve. Even under gravitational modeling, its trajectory bent, as if guided by a force that was not there. Visual data from the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, traced its path backward, beyond the heliopause, beyond the interstellar medium, to a region empty of stellar origin, no birth signature, no parent system, an object behaving like a comet but could not have formed within the solar system. That was the paradox. The first detection came from the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, ATLAS. On a cold March night, the system flagged an anomalous point of light moving faster than any known near-Earth object. At first, the algorithm marked it as cometary. Then, after recalibration, it labeled it metallic. Then, unknown. Within 12 hours, observatories across Chile, Hawaii, and the Canary Islands turned their instruments toward the anomaly. Under magnification, it shimmered. Not with reflection, but with refraction. It seemed to scatter sunlight through something porous, as if its surface was a lattice rather than solid rock. Infrared imaging showed intermittent flares, bursts of volatile gas escaping through geometric fractures. But spectroscopy revealed no water, no carbon dioxide, no organics. Only silicates and trace metals. That should have been impossible. To eject volatile gas, an object must have ices heated by sunlight. But 3I Atlas released gas from a body without ice, as if matter itself was under pressure to escape. NASA confirmed its inbound speed, 58 kilometers per second. Too fast to be captured, too precise to be random. As it neared the orbit of Mars, its tail elongated sideways. A luminous arc perpendicular to its flight path. For a moment, it looked as though sunlight itself bent around it. Scientists described it as photometric scattering in an unbound matrix. But visually, it meant light curved where no gravity was present. A comet without ice. A light without gravity. An origin without a source. The paradox deepened. 3I Atlas was catalogued as C2025P1. The third confirmed interstellar object after Borisov and ʻOumuamua. But even among anomalies, it was an outlier. ʻOumuamua had been an elongated cigar of rock, accelerating slightly as if pushed by outgassing. Borisov had been a true comet. Icy, fast, but chemically familiar. 3I Atlas was neither. Its albedo measured 0.27. Too dark for ice, too bright for metal. Its spin period? 8 hours and 42 minutes. Each rotation revealed oscillations in brightness, implying irregular surface geometry, almost engineered. Orbital simulations traced a hyperbolic trajectory inclined 32 degrees off the ecliptic plane, inbound from the direction of the constellation Lynx. When backtracked, it pointed to no known stellar nursery, no debris field, no molecular cloud, only the local void. A region between star systems where interstellar density falls near zero. That implied something extraordinary. Either it formed in isolation, born from nothing, or it was ejected from a system so ancient its traces no longer exist. Every second, it crossed the distance between New York and Tokyo 10 times. Its mass, between 10 million and 100 million metric tons, carried momentum equal to the detonation of thousands of nuclear warheads. Yet it moved silently, unaffected by Jupiter's pull, unbent by the sun's radiation. When the Parker Solar Probe recorded solar wind during its approach, it noted a localized anomaly, a region of reduced particle density in the wake of 3I Atlas. as if the object absorbed solar wind rather than deflecting it. In pure physics, that should not happen. To interact with solar particles, an object must have electromagnetic coupling. But the spectra showed no magnetism. It absorbed momentum without a field. A comet that behaves like a sink, a body that falls through force untouched. Astronomers invoked a rare term, non-equilibrium object. Matter neither reactive nor inert, existing between classifications. Webb infrared imaging revealed hollow voids on its surface, circular cavities aligned with geometric precision. If natural, they were beyond coincidence. If artificial, they implied engineering older than our sun. NASA defined it carefully. An interstellar object exhibiting anomalous outgassing inconsistent with known formation processes. Still, the paradox remained. It was acting like a comet but could not have formed as one. An interstellar body behaving like a comet, but born where comets cannot exist. To understand 3I Atlas, science must confront its limitation. Every comet model depends on origin. Comets form from protoplanetary disks, dust and ice coalescing in cold outer regions beyond Neptune. Heat from the sun causes sublimation, forming tails of gas and dust. But interstellar comets like Borisov and now 3I Atlas challenge this. They show that comet-like behavior can arise from non-icy materials. That outgassing might mean structural collapse under stress, not evaporation. Imagine a rock made of ultra-porous silicates, traveling for millions of years through vacuum. Radiation breaks its lattice, storing energy in trapped molecules. When warmed by sunlight, the lattice fractures, releasing trapped gas without ice. It would look like a comet, but it would be something else entirely. This is the working theory. Sublimation without ice. Outgassing without evaporation. A process called desorption. Molecules leaving solid surfaces under heat without liquid phase transition. Under this model, 3I Atlas becomes the fossil of an ancient collision. A fragment from the crust of a shattered exoplanet, traveling between stars for billions of years. Its density fits such an idea. Too compact for dust, too fractured for metal. But the deeper question remains, how did it form in the first place? If its trajectory originates from a void, not a system, then its birth defies cosmic probability. NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center simulated galactic motion across 3 billion years. None matched the inbound path of 3I Atlas. There is no gravitational lineage, no parent, no cause. And so the paradox changes. It is not only about composition, it is about origin. How can an object exist with no birthplace? In physics, everything comes from something. Even vacuum fluctuations have fields beneath them. But 3I Atlas implies a different logic. That structure can arise from statistical noise. That matter can organize itself once and never again. A statistical ghost. The universe's rarest artifact. That is the revelation. A single body wandering through interstellar dark, carrying chemistry unbound by any system. Its existence forces a redefinition of natural. It may not be alien, but it is more foreign than anything alive. It came from no system, yet behaves as if it remembers one. By late 2025, 3I Atlas will have passed beyond Jupiter's orbit, outbound toward the outer dark. No probe will intercept it. No mission can match its speed. Its tail has faded to infrared shimmer, visible only in long exposure. Soon it will vanish. Another trace in the data archives, another impossible record. But it leaves a mark on understanding. If the laws of physics are consistent, then this object is not impossible, only improbable beyond reason. And yet it exists. A body that should not exist, moving through a system that could not have made it. As its signal weakens, the final images from JWST show a faint glow within its hollow cavities. Not illumination, reflection. Light entering, bouncing through crystalline voids, exiting unchanged. An object built of reflection, not absorption, not emission, just light passing through unaltered. It is, in every measurable way, a messenger from nowhere. A relic without a birthplace. An origin without creation. That is 3I Atlas. Factual, solitary, still.